Yeah.
Yes, so
Okay, yeah, good. So what we learned in the last session, guys? What is on-premise? What is the meaning of on-premise? Having
Having data the same
both the
uh,
storage and the database service
database
available on, yeah, database service and storage
storage in the same
on the same mission.
same machine.
Okay, yeah. So I'm logging in, guys. You people also parallelly log in to your computer, I mean database server. So this is Management Studio. The people who join newly in today's session, just go through our previous recordings, guys, which I have given in the WhatsApp group. So you'll understand what is this Management Studio like that. Okay. So here, this Management Studio is a client. As I told you earlier, database is there on my mission. Database is there on my mission. Okay. I'm able to connect to this database computer, so database server, using a client called Management Studio. So these two things are available on my local machine itself. This is my computer. Okay. Whereas this is my computer. On this mission, I'm having both database server available and client available. So, and I told you earlier, inside the database server, what we'll have database name. So databases, inside databases, we'll have tables, we'll have data. This is our hierarchy. Like this, we can have multiple databases. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll disconnect my database connection. So this is, I'm saying, client, Management Studio client. Okay. This is database server. Okay. And this is my client. Okay. Now see here, guys, when I try to connect from the client, I told you two things. What are those? In order to identify a database software installed on a computer, two things we need. One is the
host name
computer
and
host name.
instance. Yeah.
Yeah, host name and the instance. This is host name of my computer, which is nothing but my computer name. Even if I go to command prompt, sorry guys. So here, if I type host name, it gives me this name. See here, if I type host name, it is giving me this name. So even if you people can try this command, host name command on your command prompt. So the same host name, inside that host name, I'm having database service installed with the name SQL Express. That's what I'm saying here. On this mission, see here, what is the field label here?
Server
Server.
name.
Server
Server
name.
name.
Server name. So server is available on this computer slash and database installed with this name SQL Express. So I'll show you on my computer with the in the services. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Okay. Yeah. SQL. See here, guys. I told you, once a database software installed on our computer, then we can see the database service available under services.msa. See here, SQL Server, with what name it is available?
SQL Express.
SQL Express. If I have installed my database software with different name like Bharati Express or Bharati SQL Express, something like that, then I'll be able to see Bharati SQL Express as the instance name. Okay. So this particular service running this instance. Okay. So the same, that's why we have mentioned on this computer, connect to this installation. And while connecting to that installation, we are providing user information. I told you, what is the default user that we get with the installation?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yeah.
System admin.
System admin we used to call. Yes, yeah. Okay. Now I'm logging in. Okay. Once you log in, it will connect to that particular computer. See here, we have that connection. On this computer, this is instance. So like that, one connection, one database server we have connected. And if I have multiple servers, then I can go here, connect option, and I can choose database engine. And if I have another instance or other any database server available connection available with me, then I can connect to that connection. Like that, you can see multiple entries in your management studio. Like that, you can connect to multiple database servers at any point of time. Clear, guys? You can connect to multiple database servers at any point of time. Okay. This one connection indicates you have connected to one database server. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So what I told, once we are able to reach our database server from our client, okay, through host name slash our installation name, What it contains, the database? Database contains what? Databases.
Tables.
See here, if I drill down this connection, I'm seeing databases. Able to see, guys, everyone? Databases. And
Yes, sir.
additional thing is security. Okay. We will first go to security. What is security? I told you, right? Once we organize our data properly using some software, either through database or DBMS systems, what is the advantage, guys? We can have our data secured
Secure.
and it is analyzable, easily analyzable. Okay, organizing data will be very easy. Okay, now when we come to the point of security with SQL Server, under security section we are seeing some name called logins and server roles. So I'm going to logins. So it is showing me the available logins right now with this database server on this computer. These are the available logins. Out of them, what is our login? What is our login? This is our login. Yes, yeah. Clear? Security login section shows the users available on your computer. Clear, guys? Guys,
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
now I'm going to login section. I'm choosing new login. Okay. See, this opens this kind of window. So it is new login, nothing but I'm going to create a new database user. Tell me, guys. I'm going to create a new
A new database
user. Okay. See here,
user.
I'm giving a name called something like Varadi. Okay, I'm choosing Windows authentication or SQL authentication. I'm choosing SQL user because it is a database user. I want to create a database user. Windows authentication, nothing but with whatever login that you try to connect to your computer, the same login works for you instead of password. Okay, so here password I'm giving something like I'm creating a user. Here there are some checkboxes. It's saying user must change password at next login. No, not required. Password expiration. No, no policy. Okay. And this is general section where SQL username and password can be created. After that, I'm going to next section for the same user. See here, guys, default database is master. I have chosen here master. Okay. We'll discuss about this thing later. First, try to understand a username I have given and I have given password here. I'm going to server role section. See here, I told you what are the roles available for any user. So these are the default system roles available with the installation. Read out, guys. Bulk admin, DB creator, disk admin, process admin, public, security admin, server admin, setup admin, and system admin. I want my user to be a system admin. So I'm selecting sysadmin. And next section is user mapping. See here in the user mapping, I am going to select only one particular database, which is called I'm having multiple databases. Before creating this, I'll show you. Under databases section, I'm having these many databases available. Inside each database, I'll be again having tables this way. Inside table, we'll have columns. This is a hierarchy. Okay. Database server, database, tables, columns. And once we try to read the data from this table, we will see the data as well this way. Okay. We'll come to that section in a while. Okay. So here, guys, read out how many databases I'm having. These are system databases. You can ignore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 databases I'm having here. So I'm going to security section. And before that, check the roles available for SA user. So what I did, I have double clicked on SA user. I'm showing general roles. See, what is the default selection available for SA user, guys? What are the roles available?
Public.
Public
DB
and
creator.
sysadmin.
System.
He's system admin. Though, so the same way I want to create a system admin, a new login, new login. I wanted to create, I have cancelled earlier. So, Varadi. So I'm giving some password. this way, and I'm unchecking all these things, and I'm going to roles. Here I'm selecting sysadmin. I'm going to user mapping. See here, for Varadi user, what all are the databases that you wanted to access? That's the meaning. User mapping. I told you, right? With the user, we can provide permissions to have specific access to specific set of databases, not to the all databases available on the server. It's true, right? Because in a company, when you work as a developer, so there can be hundreds of databases, but out of those hundreds of databases, you'll be working on one particular database, and you do not require all other databases access, right? True or not, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
so
that's true.
Okay, so that's why people, I mean, the admin is nothing but who is going to administer and manage all this user access and permissions. That guy decides, okay, Suman is working on some X project, and X project needs only this particular school database. Okay, he's working on a school project, only school database access required. See here, as soon as I select school here, what is the user displaying here? Varade, which I have given in the
Varade.
previous screen. Okay, Varade. And I have chosen here, he needs to be public, sysadmin is not there. Okay, so I'm clicking on OK. Otherwise, you can check other things as well. Securables, nothing. Status, permission to connect to database engine, grant. User is enabled. Okay, SQL Server authentication. I'm clicking on OK. See, we'll have a look from general section. General, Varadi, password, uncheck all this. Go to server roles, select sysadmin, go to user mapping, select only the database that you wanted to provide access, and check the status. It needs to be grant and it needs to be enabled. I'm clicking on OK. Okay, see here, guys, as soon as I click on OK, am I seeing my Varadi user here?
Yes.
Perfect. Now what I'll do, I'll take one more connection, database connection here. I'll go here, database engine. Here in the user place, I'll use Varadi, and here I'll use my password. This way. See here, guys, how many connections I'm seeing here?
2.
See here, first connection user is, who is the users? At the end, it is showing this is the
Understood.
database server. Inside that, this is the instance. And who is the username? What's the username it's showing here at the end?
System admin.
System
System
admin.
SC. And in
administration.
the second connection, what is the user it's showing?
Varade.
Varade.
Varadi. Okay, I'm drilling down first SA user. See here, he is having access to 12 databases. I'm drilling down Varadi connection. I'm opening databases. He's also having, okay, I think if I remove sysadmin role, then it may be a possibility that see, one or more databases are inaccessible and will not be displayed in the list. Okay. See here, guys. These are MSDB, master, TempDB are the system databases. Whereas this school is, one second, I'll select sysadmin here and come here, user mapping. Okay. Fine, guys. We will discuss the topic later. Okay, we'll focus on this. So you people are clear with how to create a new user, guys? No?
Yes, yes, Mark.
So
No. See, here with this database connection, I am with Varadi user. I have logged in with Varadi user. I'm going to login section. Varadi user is a sysadmin or not? Varadi user is a sysadmin or not, guys?
Yes.
Is not sysadmin right now. I have created, marked him as sysadmin. Okay. Add member failed. Sysadmin, okay. No problem. I'll do one thing. I'll disconnect here and see. I'll take a new connection. See here, guys. With the Varadi login, I'm just able to see when I try to access other databases, I'm not even allowed to do that. See here, able to see, guys. Only the school database allowing me to drill down and see the tables. Okay, but other databases are not even allowed to access. What it's saying? What's the meaning, guys?
The
The
database
Not
of
database no,
not
not accessible. I mean, I'm not allowed to access because I have given access to
only school data.
only school
School.
database. See here, I'm not allowed to access. But whereas with SCA, if I try to drill down other databases, I'm able to access all the tables and even I'm able to access the data as well. Okay. But with the Varadi login, I'm not even able to drill down this further. All other databases. See, views I'm unable to drill down. I'm going to SA login. I'm going to databases. I'm trying to drill down views table. And views is my database name. Inside that table, two tables, one table is there. I'm drilling down. See here. This is the data available. Okay. Clear, guys? This way we can control the access to specific databases to specific users. Okay. I'm disconnecting the user here. Okay. Good. Now, so far what we have seen how to connect to database. Okay. Inside the database, how to create an user, and after creating an user, how to provide permissions to access only specific database. Okay. And now we are good to start our learning. Okay. Clear so far, everyone?
yes,
Okay. Now I'm going to databases. Here I'm right clicking and choosing a new database option. See here, guys, we are started learning SQL here, structured query language. Okay. So here to achieve anything like creating a database, dropping a database, I mean, dropping nothing but deleting a database. Okay. All such things will have two ways. Like one way is through commands. Other way is through Management Studio through options like this. Either choosing a new database option. So I'll show you the difference. I have chosen right clicked on database. I have given new database. I've chosen new database option. Okay. Here I'll provide database name saying uh, Varadi. What's the name of database I have given, guys?
Varadi.
Varadi.
Already.
Varadi. Okay. This is database name I have given. See here it is asking for owner. Right now I'm not selecting owner like user. Maybe it is for okay. To avoid confusion, Varadi DB I'll say. Varadi DB. As soon as we click choose Varadi DB, we will have two files created in our hard disk. I told you, right? Whenever we call a use term storage, it is nothing but our computer's hard disk. See here, guys, what is showing? In the C program files, it has created a data file. So there are two files gets created when we create a database. One is data file, another one is log file. LOG, log related file. Log file will contain only the actions or commands that we executed, whereas this data file contains actual data tables information that we create in a database. Clear, guys? And the rest of things are like size specifications that are fine. And you can also change the path of your data path where file needs to be created. Okay, guys, clear? Whenever we try to create a database, two files will be created. One is data file, which is going to contain all your data. See here, guys. What is the file type here? What is the file type here?
Raw data.
Rose data.
Raw data.
This file contains actual data, and this file contains only log information. Log nothing but okay, which user logged in, what actions he performed, what query executed, like that information, logging. Okay, clear? And I'm going to options. So there are few database related properties that we can enable here that we learn during administration discussion, and file groups. Okay. Keep everything as by default. Okay, whichever selection is there, keep them as by default. So Varadi DB. As soon as I create Varadi DB, if I click on OK, Varadi DB will be reflected here under databases section. Reflected?
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
No. I'm drilling down Varadi DB. Inside Varadi DB, I'm having multiple options. Right now, our focus is on table section. inside database, what is the hierarchy? Remember always, first database server or inside database server, next thing database,
Databases,
inside database tables,
tables,
Tables.
inside tables columns and rows, and a table data is organized in rows and columns. Okay, remember that. Always remember. Okay, so inside database we are having table section. Inside table section by default we are seeing two kinds of options. One is system tables and there is file tables. And try to open and see. There are no data available in those two sections. Now, right now we have created database and we have yet to create tables inside this database. Okay, inside this database. Now I'm in DB. Inside DB, I'm going to table section, and I'm clicking on right click, and I'm right clicking on tables option and choosing table option. So this is designer enabling us to create tables. Remember, this is designer enabling us to create tables. What a table contains, guys? A table contains rows and
rows
Rows
and
columns.
and
columns.
Rows and
columns.
columns.
Database.
Yeah, yeah. So while creating a table, you need to consider only the columns initially. Once you create a table using the columns, then you can easily add the data in terms of rows. So I'm opening this. See here, guys. If I take an example of a school database, okay, school table, a student table. So what's the basic information? Row number of the students, roll number of the student name, age, yeah,
Class,
A
age,
grade, grade. Okay, this basic information I'll take. So how many columns here we have?
4.
4. So I'll create 4 column table once. Okay, I'm giving roll number. Now here tell me, whenever I say roll number, what kind of data it is? And answer. Now see here, guys, I'm having 4 values here. Now tell me, what kind of text it is? So what kind of data it is? It's a complete text data, true or not? Because it contains only alphabet. Yeah. Okay. Now this one,
numeric,
number data, and this one,
Alphanumeric.
alphanumeric,
because it contains both alphabets
Alpha
as well as
numeric.
numbers. Okay. Alphanumeric. Now this is again text only
Text.
because it contains alphabets as well as special characters. Okay. Clear? So here alphanumeric also I'll call text. Will you agree?
No.
Why?
Because in that there was a numbers also.
Okay. Okay. Once you combine anything with alphabets, then it can be treated as a text. Okay. But
Okay.
when you define the characteristics, you can say alphanumeric, and this is alphabets only. This is pure number. So again, this text this way. Okay. Now everyone is clear about this distinguishing, right? Now tell me, roll number comes under which category?
number,
Number category. Name,
Number.
name,
text,
Text.
age,
number,
Text.
grade,
Text.
Alphanumeric.
alphanumeric. Perfect. So I
Alphanumeric.
can write this way, right? First class, second class, like this I can write, right? So better to treat it as alphanumeric one. Okay. So while creating any table in the database, we deal with columns. True or not? We deal with columns. We used to create a table using column names. While creating your table definition, this is called table definition. I'm defining my table here through Management Studio. I'm defining my table through Management Studio. So here, while defining my table, Inside my table definition, I'll have columns. While defining my columns, I have to specifically tell database engine saying this column holds number data, this name column holds text data, age column holds number data, grade column holds alphanumeric data. This way I have to tell my database engine while defining my table definition. See, I have given roll number as column name, and here I'm allowed to choose different data types. So these data types are default ones which came with our SQL server. Allowed data types in SQL server. Now tell me, as per our understanding, roll number is number column, right? So let's see whether we have number column. See what we have, guys. Numeric 18 comma 08 saying something. Okay. So these are general understanding. Now from SQL point of view, see, we have numeric data type to tag our roll number column data type. Okay. And what is the other thing? We have integer. Now see here, what's the difference between these two? Both are numbers or not?
Numbers with the decimals.
This is no decimal one. This is
with decimal.
with the decimal. So no decimal one can be considered as integers. And this is considered as
Decimal.
decimal value number. Okay. So database SQL Server supports both integer. This is with int data type, and decimal also with decimal data type. Okay. See here, decimal data type is available. Okay. For now, only understand these three things. Okay. And when it comes to text data type, so for right now, I'll mark this one as int without any decimal. And I'm giving name, student name. So here, for the name, we are having multiple, text data is supported by multiple data types. One important thing is varchar. Varchar nothing but this variable character data type, varchar, allows us to hold text type of data in our column, and it is also supports for grade column. I mean alphanumeric data also. It also supports alphanumeric data. So right now understand only these data types. Clear everyone? What I'm trying to say here? Everyone clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So number number data related columns can be tagged with data type. Name related columns or so text related data columns are tagged by a specific data type. Okay. That's the difference I wanted to make you people understand. Okay. See guys, why this tagging is required? Why this tagging is required? If you do not specify this particular data type for a column, then it will be problematic for us to use memory efficiently in the background, because for the numbers it will define, let's suppose it is integer, so it will define some range in the memory. It will based on this data type, whatever we define, it will allocate memory in based on that range. Like if it is integer, it will have some range. Okay, maximum allowed value is this one for integer. So based on that, memory allocation will happen for your columns in the table. Okay. Okay guys, we will
Someone.
discuss in detail about data type and their memory allocation, because anyway at the end of the day, once we define any table, create columns with different data types and insert data, end of the day it is going to sit in your storage. True or not? It is going to sit in your storage.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
in order to have this one getting saved properly and your memory utilized efficiently, we need to assign the limited space only. See guys, there is a family of two members. How many rooms flat they need minimum side? They need one kitchen, one hall, one bedroom. Okay, that's all right.
Yes.
Okay. Do they need an apartment with 5 floors for a family who count is 2? Not right.
No.
It's not needed.
Unnecessarily, we are wasting space and facilities. So that's why in order to consume the same way, the memory, in order to utilize memory efficiently, every data type it's have its own memory allocation. And we are going to tag that data type to our columns during table definition. Okay. This is what you need to have in your mind right now. Once we discuss about data types related topic, that time we will discuss in detail. Okay. Now clear everyone? Right now we'll go with only varchar. So in the brackets, you can mention how many characters are allowed in your column. If I say in the brackets 50, it defines what, guys? It defines
Those many characters are
50
allowed.
text
Maximum is limit is 50.
here, and which is beyond 50 characters. The length of the text which is beyond 50 characters is not allowed. See here, guys. See, I have selected this. What is the length of this text if I ask you? See
18.
here, 18. See here. Right bottom, it is whatever selected text, it is showing length as 18. What is meaning of 18? 18 meaning is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The length of a text, nothing but the number of characters available in that text. Okay, that's the meaning. When I say varchar in the brackets 50, it means only 50 characters are allowed here. For name, I'll mention 50. And what is the next column? Age. Again, age is how we maintain age, 1.5 year, 1.8 years, or like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, like that. We used to maintain age only integer way, not the decimal way. And next, grade. Again, grade is alphanumeric. So I'll choose varchar only. But names can be lengthy, but grade name can be limited, right? Now tell me, guys,
Yes.
if I have grades like first grade, second grade, like 10th grade, what is the maximum value that I need to take for the length of this particular column?
4.
No.
10. Minimum 10.
10.
See, I have told you, right? I have shown you I'm going to maintain values like this: first grade, second grade. Like that, I'm going to use 10th grade, let's suppose.
Max 9 or 10.
Maximum 10. See here, 10th grade is a largest, text in terms of number of characters in it. Okay, 10. So I'm going to choose 10. Beyond that, not allowed. Okay. And now I'm also going to use fee. One more column as fee. Fee can be an integer value or decimal value, guys.
It can be decimal also.
Decimal. Okay. So
Decimal,
I'll
yeah.
use I'll use decimal data type here. So for this, I'll use decimal data type. Okay, 18 comma 0, nothing, but we'll discuss about that later. Understand, decimal data type allows a column to have value saved in decimal numbers. Okay, so now here the simple thing, I have created my columns and I have tagged the data types, and I'm using Control S, or you can use this option, save option. Either Control S or save option you can use. I'm choosing the save option. It is asking me give the table name. I'm giving table name as student. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm clicking on OK. As soon as I click on OK, inside which particular database it is going to save?
What are the
Varade.
Why?
Varade DB.
Why?
Because we have created in that table. What are the
Yeah,
table?
we have chosen the tables new table option inside DB. Okay, clear? I'm clicking on OK. I'm refreshing the table section under DB. Am I seeing student table creator?
Yes, Sumon.
Inside table, if I open,
Aru.
I'm drilling down columns. The columns which I have created are getting shown: roll number, name, age, grade, fee. Inside that column names, in the brackets, we are seeing data type which we given. And then additionally, we are also seeing null values that we discuss later. Okay. This way, we are allowed to create a table inside a database using management, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Clear, everyone?
Yes, Sumant.
Yes, Sumant.
Okay. Now, here we are having a new query option here. See here, new query option. I'm choosing that. Okay. So what is hierarchy now? Here.
Database server, databases,
Perfect. Yeah,
tables, inside data in the form of rows and columns.
perfect. So this is my database server. Okay. Which is my host name slash SQL server. Inside this, I have created my DB. What are the DB? Inside
DB.
this, student.
Student
Inside this,
number, name, age,
okay,
grade.
fee. Clear, everyone? Clear, everyone?
Yes, Sumant.
Okay.
Sumant.
Now. Okay, good. Now, while creating my database, I'm going to properties of my database. While creating my database, I have given an option here. I was given with an option saying your Varadi rows data will be saved in which file? This file, this location, which is by the. So where my table definition is getting saved, guys? On my
Drive.
on my, my local storage only. You have people also verify your installation once. Now I have created this table definition using Management Studio feature. Now I am going to show you how to create same set of things using commands, SQL commands. I have chosen new query. I have chosen new query. Okay. Now, for creating a database, we are having command as create database. Create database is keywords. Create databases are keywords. And give me one good database name.